Started out in a tavern. Very exciting, very unusual. Our group was drawn together by a job post that was like, hey, I need a thing done. I have money. And we were like, we need money. And so one by one, we gathered at the tavern. And there was a dude who was super shady who was like, I'm the one who have the job for you. I give you big money. Go find my apprentice. I keep losing those. I'm really bad at my job. And we were like, wow, you're really bad at your job. Maybe think about not doing that anymore. And then Rowan recognized him immediately.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And everyone else was just like, fucking know what those weirdos about. And then we went off and we looked for the house. And then we fucked around outside of the house for about 10 billion years. And then finally we were like, let's look for another entrance. And then we moved away and the door opened and there was a dude there who was like, hey guys, it's so chilly outside. You won't come in? And so we were like, yeah, let's come inside, fucking weirdo. And then we went inside and he was like, let me go get the owner. And then he walked out into the room again after he left it with either a mustache added or a mustache removed. I genuinely can't remember. And he was like, ha, I'm the owner. And we're just like, this is some fucking weird shit going on. And then we started wandering around and there was like ghosts and shit. And there was this one dude who's like, you shouldn't be here. And we were like, oh, that was spooky. There's Zach Baggins impersonator who was filming something, and we were like, sure, why not? And he fucked off for a little bit, and then we continued investigating, and I was like, the doll's missing, and Mackenzie immediately regretted all of her life in existence. And then we continued looking around. There were some weird notes and a journal that was like, this lady is fucking with our commander's head. I'm gonna take her out. And there were no more diary entries, so we can safely assume that man did not succeed. And then we continued fucking around, and there were some cloakers in the coat room that we murderized. And then we went to a ballroom. There was some dancing. Everyone danced at some point. John was flirting up a storm with some ghosts.
I wasn't
like, hey,
flirting.
Do you want me to smack that guy for you?
I wasn't flirting because I was pretending to be her cousin.
Yeah.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
no,
He
the
wasn't
flirting
flirting.
was later.
Yeah, it was
That was
Rowan who was
later.
definitely
I was the
definitely
flirt.
flirting.
So sorry, Rowan was flirting up a storm. John was just like, do you want me to hit that guy for you? And the ghost
You
was
want
like,
me to
yes,
hit your
please.
husband?
Yeah. You want me to kick his ass? And then eventually, we also found two turtles. That's right. That's right. There was two turtles fucking in the side court, and that's where a bunch of zombies crawled out of a pool, along with a zombie beholder. And John got a fancy fire sword. It was very pretty. Did some good stuff with it.
Almost got atomized.
You almost got obliterated, but it's fine because that didn't happen. And then we went into a big room that was filling up with gas with a dead dude, and we had to figure out how to like put him back together so that he could open the door with the key, and then we barely put him together, and then he just slammed his face through the door, and we were like, yeah, that works. And then we went to the murder mystery, and it was like, oh, wow, there's like a lot of people who think they murdered someone. That's really weird. hey, ghost lady, who killed you? And she's just like, I don't fucking know, but could you, like, figure this out? Because I'm having a lot of emotions, and I really want to get out of here. And we were like, okay. And then we figured out that it was her sister, and it was very bad. And she didn't attack us because we didn't get it wrong, and it was awesome. And then we found the doll again, and the doll was like, hey, do you want to play? I like stabbing things. And Agnes went, this is now my child. And then Dolly was like, hey, I've got a bunch of friends and stuff that are like that are like really fun to play with, and they've got a thing and stuff. So like, can I go play with my friends? And we were like, yeah, sure. And the friends turned out to be blinded ghouls that were just kind of roaming around. That was fun. And then we got a thing, fucking Silent Hill style. And then we were like, all right, let's fucking go. And then we went upstairs, and there was like a skeleton secretary with a really good mustache, and then we stole the magical mustache, and then we were like, all right, time to go fight Gertrude or whatever. And then we fought Gertrude, and it hurt. Probably would have hurt more if Criana remembered that she had magic.
Yeah, Criana, being the ever vigilant DM, forgot that there was magic spells involved in battles.
Yep, you did remember eventually, which also really hurt.
Then it got really fun, and then it got super fun. Right?
Then it got super fun, and it was great. And somehow nobody died.
Except for Gertrude.
Except for Gertrude, she's super dead now, which is totally fine. It's nothing to worry about.
Didn't John end up punching the husband?
Yes, I did!
He sure fucking did. He punched the shit out of the husband, who was just sitting there off to the side like, please help me. And John's like, you're a terrible
better.
You brave adventurers.
Yeah, he was thanking us as I ran across the floor, collapsing underneath us to punch him in the face specifically.
He's like, thank you, I could be wrong.
But yeah, and everything was collapsing. We grabbed up as much as we could and fucking took off. Somehow managed to get Gus out as well. And Zach also survived, I guess. Mr. Finch was like, hey, boss, I'm here. I wasn't in the house. How's it going, guys? You did a really good job. You did something. Let's get out of here. And we were like, cool. And then we fucked off back to the tavern, and Mr. Finch was like, hey, boss, hey, Mr. King boss, you should like invite them to the thing, because they're like really good at what they do, and they're super neat, and they kicked ass, and it was like really scary, and they did a good job. And the king's just like, sure, I guess. I don't know, do you guys want to do it? And we were like, sure, why not?
Yeah, I guess.
And then we went to bed.
Yep. Round of applause for Elora with that spectacular summary of what happened.
Don't forget, we're level 5.
You also got a level up, that's right. Level 5.